A city of champions once again. A new era for the black and gold. Pittsburgh welcomes its heroes home with pomp and circumstance that will go down in the history books.
I know the city been waiting on it. We definitely been waiting on it to bring the Super Bowl back to Pittsburgh City, baby.
250,000 fans crowd the city streets to see their team and the Lombardi Trophy back where they belong.
Here we go, Pittsburgh!
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the Steelers Primetime Victory Parade Special. One of the largest crowds in the history of Pittsburgh clogged downtown arteries on Tuesday to honor the Super Bowl champions of the world, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So many of you, 250,000 of you, made it downtown for the Victory Parade. Over the next 30 minutes, we're going to show you some of the great moments from that celebration.
Fans could be seen clinging to lampposts, perched in trees, some of them hanging out of office windows, in other places standing 15 deep. It was an amazing sight.
Tonight, we begin along the parade route, where I had the privilege of talking to so many players as they made their way through the sea of black and gold fans. Chuck Jacoby, Steeler backup center, guards Kendall Simmons and Alan Fanka in this pickup truck. And as they come down here, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of a few of these guys. As you can see, they're swinging the terrible towels, the terrible towel, the creation of Steeler color analyst Byron Cope. And once again, look at these players work their way down. I see Kendall Simmons, his wife with him, Alan with his wife. Obviously, these players, as they ride along, have a lot of family members. Chucky, tell me, man, tell me the feeling. How's it feel?
Hey, it feels right. I can do this every week, every year. We definitely got to do this again.
All right, Alan Faneca, Alan, how incredible is this?
This is awesome. It's reliving it all over again.
Is this what you dreamed it would be like?
It's more than what you do. You can't imagine what it feels like to be up here celebrating it with the whole city like this. It's more than imaginable.
Alan, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
The Cower family and Mike Logan, the McKeesport native who came from Jacksonville to get a ring here in Pittsburgh in his home area, and he is in the car with Bill Cower. What an honor.
And as you see, they have their families in the Jeep as they come down here. Bill Cower, a guy who doesn't like to reflect, is obviously reflecting, enjoying the moment. Let's see. Coach Cower, tell me how this feels. Tell me how it feels.
Words can't describe it. It's unbelievable.
I know you don't like to reflect, but
If this is what it was like in the 70s, we've waited way too long.
Bill, congratulations.
Thank you.
Bill Cower, his wife Kay Cower with them, enjoying the moment. I got Kevin Colbert here. Kevin Colbert, Kevin, this is why you came back home, right?
Oh, it's unbelievable, Andrew. I don't know how many people here, but it's awesome. It's unbelievable. It's just so great.
And the North Catholic Band leading the way.
How about that, huh? The little red and gold's back in the parade. That's great.
Kevin, congratulations. Football Operations Director Kevin Colbert.
Coming up, we have Max Starks. Boy, is he warm.
Max, baby, first of all, nice coat.
Hey, thank you very much. I had to stay warm. You know, I'm a Southern boy, so we're used to all this cold weather with a convertible top down.
Can you believe you are a world champion today?
I think these Pittsburgh Steelers fans are helping me understand the meaning of a world champion. I had to pinch myself this morning when I woke up, but this is definitely awesome. It's a great privilege to be a part of a great organization. And I just thank God for this opportunity because this is awesome.
All right, hey, Max, enjoy it, man.
I'm going to try, Andrew.
All right, I have to tell you, Max Starks, this is only his second year. Can you imagine? He has a Super Bowl ring. One of the offensive linemen who is so gracious and so well-spoken. Now we've got Casey Hampton coming up. Casey Hampton.
All right, back down here. Casey Hampton, the man who brought the Super Bowl trophy off the plane. Let me walk over here and see if I can get Casey. Casey, man, a Pro Bowl season now, the Super Bowl trophy. Does it get any better than this?
Oh, man, I don't get no better than this, man. This is another example, man, of having the greatest fans in the world, man. They all out here supporting me. Nobody at work, nobody at school, man. It's just crazy, man. Hey, man, the city's just like shut down right now.
You know, you said, I think on Sunday, you said, Steeler fans are just absolutely nuts, but are you amazed at how many have turned out to cheer you on today?
Hey, man, it can't be nobody at work or at school. Who's running anything right now, man? It's unbelievable how many people are out here, man. I can't believe how many people out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, Casey, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Casey Hampton.
All right, coming up, we've got Dick LeBeau and Ken Wisenhunt, the two brilliant offensive and defensive coordinators for this team. Dick LeBeau was with the team 10 years ago that left and became a head coach in Cincinnati, and now he's back.
All right, back down here. The two geniuses, Dick LeBeau and Ken Wisenhunt. Dick LeBeau and Ken Wisenhunt, offense coordinator, defense coordinator. Let me start with Dick. Dick, this is why you came back.
This is the best. This is the greatest, man. They're going to get Coach Wisenhunt. We're not going to let him go. All these people are going to lock him in Pittsburgh.
That's what we're hoping.
Well, let me get Coach Wisenhunt. Coach Wiz. Coach Wiz. I understand you had an interview in Oakland, but you wanted to take part in this parade.
Yes, yeah, I thought it was important to me. Unbelievable. I'm glad I did. These people are so special.
Does this make your decision? Should they offer you the job a little more difficult?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Does this make your decision? Should they offer you the job a little more difficult?
It certainly does. I mean, just to have these kind of fans, best fans in the NFL, it makes it a tough decision. This means a lot.
Ken, we hope to stick around.
Thank you, Andrew. It means a lot.
WTAE Channel 4 is where the news comes first. On Channel 4 Action News this morning, our priority is overnight news, weather, and traffic coverage. Sky 4 spends more time in the air than any other television station.
And so many other players recording the parade with their own video cameras as they inch their way toward the rally.
Well, Sally, they too want to remember all the excitement of bringing the Vince Lombardi Trophy home to Pittsburgh. Now, the other thing I was impressed with is the way they made the fans, even you and I, feel special along the parade route.
That's Ben. That's Big Ben next to Charlie Batch coming up.
Here we go. Ben Roethlisberger, sans beard, back to the goatee. And a lot of these people have been waiting for Ben Roethlisberger, and here he is, and he is enjoying this moment. Ben Roethlisberger, the youngest quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl, flew in from New York last night. Just listen to the crowd acknowledge his presence. Charlie Batch over his shoulder. There's Charlie Batch from Homestead. Ben waving to us here. Charlie
Batch and Ben waving to us. All right. Is that too much?
Oh, my goodness. And just behind them, we've got more players. Antoine Randall L is working his way up this way, as is Joey Porter. In fact, I think was that Joey with the towel?
No, that's Antoine. He's going to be a free agent after this season, and you know that he's got to be high on the list of players the Steelers would like to keep, but the way he did perform in the postseason makes him very attractive to other teams, so let's hope he sticks around.
Well, Sally, that's going to be an issue of, will he be happy with what the Steelers offer him? The Steelers are not going to offer him the biggest deal. I mean, that's pretty clear. It's going to be, here's the money you're going to get. You can take it or you can go someplace else. It all depends on what Antoine Randall wants to do. Is he going to be a primary receiver somewhere? We'll find out this offseason, but we'd love to keep him here with his versatility. But boy, did he put on a show in that Super Bowl.
He certainly did.
Down right now, the softest linebacker in the National Football League, Joey Porter.
He is having a ball.
Well, hey, it took him 14 years to get to this point.
And by the way, in this crowd, John and Gladys Bettis in their own car being welcomed by the Pittsburgh fans. You might say that this is their second home, quite frankly.
They were the first family of Detroit all last week.
And I think now you're hearing the chants of MVP for Hines Ward. This has to be, Andrew, so gratifying for him. It means so much to have the fans' admiration and respect and love.
Well, Sally, you've known Hines for a long, long time. You know what it means to him. Oh, my goodness. Look at him. They're chanting MVP.
I know. He's looking at me. We're talking. He says, this is great. This is great.
We've seen Hines smile before, but never quite like this.
You have no idea how much he gives to this city that people don't even know about.
Oh my goodness, Sally, I see it. The Vince Lombardi Trophy is making its way down the street. I see it being held up high by none other than Jerome Bettis, the 5th all-time leading rusher in NFL history.
Oh, I see it, I see it.
There it is.
You know what? I think everybody here, seeing it outside of a glass case, seeing it off the field, seeing it here in Pittsburgh, in downtown Pittsburgh, really brings the point home.
And you can see it glistening. You can see it shining. It really is a beautiful trophy. And Jerome is soaking up this atmosphere. This is why he came back for one more run. This is why he came back. And now he's got the trophy that he's always wanted.
You heard the interviews after the game. In fact, he had told the Rooneys, and I'm not sure if he had told that, but he had told the Rooneys that he would not be coming back, that he just was, it was too hard for him physically, that things were beginning to break down, and he did not come back. But he didn't want to put a lot of pressure on the players, and so he kept it basically under wraps so that the players wouldn't feel any more pressure than they already were getting from the expectations of being favorites in the Super Bowl.
They joined Coach Cowher on that mobile stage for the official rally.
Several dignitaries and about 20 Steelers made speeches, with the crowd breaking repeatedly into impromptu and very personalized chants.
You've been there for us through thick and thin, and we appreciate it very much. And we brought one home for the thumb. Thank you again.
Okay, we got the Steelers special teamers heading to the podium. Here's Jeff Reed.
Wow, this is incredible. You guys are crazy for real. Everybody give a wave to that truck over there. That's my family, the special teams family. Obviously, this whole team. That's my family over there, so I want everybody to give them a wave, give them a shout. Let me hear you now. Let me hear you. You know what? We went to Detroit with one thing in mind, and that's a ring. And one for the thumb, whatever you want to call it. We all got one on this team because we worked hard, and you guys supported us. You know what? We played in Detroit in a dome, but we really played in Pittsburgh over there. It was crazy out there, and that's one of the main reasons we won. Thank you for everything, guys. We'll see you next year.
Steeler kicker Jeff Reed acknowledging the 12th man of the Steelers.
You guys are wonderful fans, and I hope to be entertaining you for a long time.
Cedric, the entertainer. Boy, did he entertain the postseason. Meantime, Antoine Randall L is working his way up this way, as is Joey Porter. Here he comes, Antoine Randall L, everybody. Meanwhile, back here, they're chanting, Joey, Joey, Joey.
Well, what's going on? Hey, just to let you know, we do appreciate our fans all across the country, and especially in Pittsburgh. Hey, we told y'all when we were 75 going against the Bears, we was going to bring it home. And here we are right now. So give it up all once again. We appreciate y'all.
And now, Joey Porter is working his way towards the stage, hugging everybody, hugging Art Rooney II. Here he goes, Joey Porter. What could he say? Big hug for Bill Cowher.
He's the kind of player that Bill Cowher loves.
Yeah. This is them bells and whistles I was talking about, baby. You know, it's been a long time. I know the city been waiting on it. We definitely been waiting on it. And this is everything I expected. To bring the Super Bowl back to Pittsburgh City, baby. As long as I'm here, definitely know I'm going to leave it out there on the field, my heart and soul. So get used to this. I'm getting used to this. Plan on doing this once a year, baby. We're going to bring the Super Bowl back to Pittsburgh. This is it. Here in Pittsburgh, baby.
Joey Porter setting the bar very high for next season. Meantime, Super Bowl MVP Hines Ward is working his way up. I can make him out because I see that big foam cowboy hat he's wearing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thought
thought it was very fitting to introduce the MVP of Super Bowl 40, a Super Bowl MVP and a member of the Hall of Fame. Would you welcome, please, Mr. Lynn Swann?
Folks, I was here earlier, and we talked about transitions. We talked about from father to son. We talked about coach to coach. I came down here to do one thing special, one thing very important to me, to represent not just myself, but to represent John Stallworth, Franco Harris, and Terry Bradshaw, to introduce to you on this stage the #1 receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the holder of all records. He's been to more Pro Bowls than any other wide receiver. And he is now the newest MVP of the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 40. Give it up for Hines Ward.
Wow. Thank you. I know the city of Pittsburgh, we've been waiting for this moment for a long time, trust me. Last year coming a game short, we wanted to bow to you guys because this is where a championship truly belongs, in the city of Pittsburgh. And for us to go out there and fight and have the black and gold with the terrible towel waving, it's truly, I got chills down my back right now looking at the sea of black and gold. But, you know, this one thing was so special about this Super Bowl is I think, you know, for us going out to try to win this Super Bowl, we wanted to win it for a bunch of individuals. You know, not only myself and my family, but for guys like Jeff Harding, Chemo, and especially Jerome Bettis. I mean, what he's given to the city of Pittsburgh. But not only we want to win it for us, but, you know, for Coach Cowers and the Rooney organization, but for you guys, because you guys what makes it us, what it all works when we go out on that field in Heinz Field each and every Sunday. So this championship's for you guys. Thank you. I got to bring up my man. You know, last year I cried, which I told him I wouldn't cry for him again this year, but I'm going to enjoy the time spent with Jerome. But we sent Jerome out on a great note to win the Super Bowl where it all began for him. So I want my man Jerome to come up here, man. I love him to death, and I always share. He's the greatest Steeler of all time in my book. Thank you.
Here we go, Pittsburgh! We set out a long time ago to bring this back home to Pittsburgh. You all believed in us, believed we could get it done. This is ours, but this is also yours, every one of you. I'm just so thankful for everything that this city has been able to give me. I'm just so happy we're able to give this city the one for the thumb. This has been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, and everybody in this organization wanted to get this one for you all. You all been supportive of us. Every single time we sat on the football field, you've all been there, you supported us, win, lose, or draw. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the memories that you've given me and the way that you've taken me in. I want to say thank you. No, thank all of you. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Cheers of thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Looking down the road and watching his mother, listening to him through the loudspeakers. You could see her after that game. She was in tears. She had her head buried in her hands. Finally, her son had what he wanted so badly. what he had waited for and what he so richly deserved.
And we're going to say, go Steelers on 3, 1, 2, 3, go Steelers!
Ladies and gentlemen, just an incredible afternoon. And as Jerome Bettis told me last week, mission accomplished.
It sounds like they're setting off fireworks. It's something exploding. But whatever it is, the crowd is going wild.
Ready? Who day? Who day? Who day? Who they think would have beat the NFL? Pittsburgh Steelers, world champs!
And talk about waiting for a long time.
A real dream come true for Bill Cowher, who, since the day he was hired, he wanted to do this. Could you imagine it would happen like this?
In the shadow of 4 Super Bowls, the great Hall of Fame coach Chuck Noll, he has now, most analysts think, ensured his induction into the Hall of Fame eventually with this win.
Hey, you know, everybody's going to say one for the thumb, but frankly, this is one for a brand new generation of Steeler fans. And it really is an incredible scene. I don't think anyone who is here today in attendance will ever forget it. It's for a town that loves its football. This is the ultimate.
$9.95. Call 866-NFL-2815 or online at hamsterdirect.com.
Magical moments in the Steelers' victory parade and rally. One of them happened when 2 Steelers decided to get up close and personal with the crowd.
Yeah, how about this, Sally? Troy Polamalu and James Harrison decided to go crowd surfing right in the middle of the parade. Now, one fan caught it on home video. One other magical moment happened when Joey Porter tried to get the crowd revved up and lost his voice in the process.
Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Let's ride on 3! 1, 2, 3!
Thank you so much for reliving these special scenes with us. You, the fans, and the super team have been a joy to cover, and more importantly, a joy to know. I'm Sally Wiggin.
I'm Andrew Stocky, and that's going to do it for our Steelers Primetime Victory Parade Special. Channel 4 Action.
Oh, at the Pete. See your Steelers honored. And what's the deal on...
Finally, another chance to see the Jerome video in all its glory.
Because I think America has slowly come around to the realization that the Steelers are indeed America's team.
You back and lean the black and gold charge as the Super Bowl champions were introduced at halftime. Steelers stars like receiver Antoine Randall L. and kicker Jeff Reed were in the house. And it caps a week of celebrations. And Steeler players tell me it has yet to get old.
It feels good. I mean, we did a big thing for the city by winning the Super Bowl. And they're proud of us and we're proud of our fans.
Yeah, it gets better. It gets better every day. I mean, you wake up, you know you're not going to work. You're not going to work for a reason. Not because the season is just over, but you just won the Super Bowl. So every day it gets better and better, and you're able to enjoy it more and more. And certainly that's what it's all about.
It's on the way minutes from now. The much requested, much talked about Salute to Jerome. The video that so many fans want to see again. Ahead at 11:15.
Family remembered J.R. Pataskowitz, who died Sunday at age 10, taped every game in the last 12 years so he could watch them over and over.
And he has them all down in a bookcase down at his home, marked each year. And I messed up on one game, and it was a playoff game, and I thought he was going to have a stroke.
It was J.R.'s dream to watch the Steelers win the Super Bowl, and he was ecstatic to get tickets to the game. But he had high blood pressure and collapsed and died Sunday in a Detroit hotel. At the funeral home, J.R.'s decked out with Steeler paraphernalia.
Video next.
Studio, Scott.
It's hard to think that we will never see him take a handoff again. So on Sunday, hours before the game, I wrote a song with my friends Greg and Rebecca Sparks that we hoped would capture the essence of a remarkable athlete. Because of NFL rules, this may be the last time we can play it for you.
A shoulder down, a soulful life in every step. We took the ride, his arms a cradle to hold our hope with trust like steel. champion sound. But best of all, we watched him down. He played our way, all heart, no quit, like steel, like stone, no flash, just hit, for mom, for dad, for all the team. When you're all heart, that's what it means. We watched him run, we saw his face, we felt his heart, surprising grace, the rock, the roll, the champion star, but best of all, they said it couldn't be done. The road is just too rough, but baby, you got to know we can't get enough. For all you give, you make us proud. You humbly share, you love out loud this city's heart. Love not on loan, just like you said. You bring it home. We watched you run, we saw your face, we felt your heart, surprising grace, the rock, the roll, the champion stand, but best of all, we watched you down.
Best of all. NFL rules limit our ability to share that video, edited by Mike Lazorko. But you can listen to the song for free on our website, and there are links that allow you to order high-quality downloads and CDs. Mostly, we just hope it captured the Jerome Bettis we'll all remember.
This team, everybody roots for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They want you to win.
And why he cried on national television. Listen.
Your mom must be very proud.
Man, she's just ecstatic right now. You know, something, you know, from a small town, Forest Park, Georgia, and now becoming Super Bowl MVP.
Tell us about your mom. It's quite a story here. His mom was a major factor in your life.
Yes, I mean, here's a lady who was Korean, who came to the country, you know, really never had government assistance or, you know, didn't have any family members over here, worked at 3 jobs.
To keep
me put on clothes and keep me going throughout life. And I look for her through inspiration because, you know, when I'm out there practicing and it's hot and you just feel like I don't want to play the game anymore, I look back to what my mom had to overcome coming to America and working her butt off. To this day, she still works in the cafeteria in the school back in our hometown.
She just won't stop.
She won't stop. I try to get her retired, but for a lady that's all she's done her whole life is just worked her tail off, it's kind of hard for her to sit back and not do anything.
So, well, she did a good job raising you. I'll tell you that. Nice job there, Mrs. Ward. You know that
I'm all teary-eyed now over Heinz's mom.
You know that Heinz actually cried last year when the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't make it. Or they saw some tears in your eyes because his pal Jerome Bettis maybe could have been his last year, and to think that he would leave football without ever winning that big Super Bowl game.
It was crushing for me because you know, I took a lot of flack for crying on TV. All my friends back at home, you know, you just can't ever picture an NFL player who cries all the time. But I'm an emotional guy. I play this game as an emotional player. But for Jerome Bettis, you know, he's done wonders for my career, who's helped me out tremendously. We became close friends over the 8 years that I've been in the NFL. And, you know, for something to be able to win the Super Bowl in a city where it started from, in Detroit, it's just a gratifying feeling to be able to give that back to him and let him ride off into the sunset like John Wayne.
That's right.
Terrific.
That's right. And maybe Jerome will be here, we're not sure. Maybe if he has time next week. Love to see him. Yeah. Well, Heinz, we want you to hang around because we're going to play a little football ourselves later on the show, okay? Listen, man, you're a great player and a great guy. And there's your lovely wife right over there. Simone, wave to everybody. All right. Did we get a shot of Simone? Yes. Okay, good.
Beauty. What a beauty.
Nicolette Sharon.
Super Bowl, then you come over here and play in the Pro Bowl with the best players in the game. I mean, you're reaching high after high.
Oh, it's been great. You know, they're all recognize what we did, and congratulations. And you know, I mean, it's bittersweet for some, but that's the way this business is. Only one team can end up on top.
Now, as you guys know, there are plenty of Steeler post-Super Bowl celebration photos out there, but nothing captures the moment quite like this picture hanging up in the Steelers' Southside offices. Jerome Bettis and Ben Roethlisberger, teammates for one final time, both kissing pro football's ultimate prize. And
I'm not sure if that's